school or your representative, and whom I deeply respect, the esteemed jury and the teachers, and all my dear friends whom I cherish. First of all, let us offer praise and gratitude to God Almighty. Because of His blessings and mercy, we are able to gather here today at our beloved educational institution. Before I begin my speech today, I would like to introduce myself, as there is a saying that if you don't know a person, you will love them. My name is Nanda Nadia Karina Nenoliu. You can call me Nanda. I am representative of grade 10D, and on this occasion, I have been entrusted with delivering a speech on obstacle to the development of the Bahasa as a bridge to advanced civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, Bahasa is the national and official language of Republic of Indonesia. It serves as a unifying medium for the various ethnic groups across Indonesia. Through the Bahasa, all Indonesian people, regardless of the island they come from, can understand and communicate with one another more easily. In this context, Bahasa has a very important role in building the civilization of our nation. Why? Because it is the primary means of communication for all of us in Indonesia. However, as time goes on, Bahasa are increasingly being forgotten by generation, especially by the young generation. Maybe we not realize it now, but if we reflect on this, we will see that the use of Bahasa has started to decline. Today's generation has been significantly influenced by foreign culture and modernization. We are the young generation and we are the Indonesian citizens. But why do many of us prefer to use slang in our daily lives? That is a question we must ask ourselves. Behind this question, there are certainly answers. The answers are, first, easy to use. Slang is easy for communication, and only certain people understand its meaning. Second, creativity. Slang can enhance creativity. Third, familiarity. Slang is often more relaxed compared to Indonesian, which is more formal and rigid. Fourth, efficiency. Some slang words are acronyms or abbreviation of Indonesian terms. And the last, environmental factors. Slang arises due to the influence of the internet and social media, which are frequently accessed by young people. Indeed, while slang has positive aspects, it also has negative impacts. The negative impacts that arise are: first, can hinder the growth and development of the Bahasa. Second, makes it difficult for people to speak Bahasa well and correctly. And the last, make people become less polite individuals due to the use of impolite slang. If we are not careful, over time, the use of Bahasa will fade and diminish. Therefore, as the young generation, we have a huge responsibility in preserving and promoting the Bahasa to the next generation. It is essential that the next generation possesses strong language skills and is able to use Bahasa efficiently, effectively, correctly, and with the appropriate ethics and politeness. That concludes my speech for today. I apologize if there were any mistakes in my words. And from the many words I've spoken today, I hope that what I have shared will be beneficial to all of us. Thank you for your attention. Shalom, Salve, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Yes. Good afternoon, all of audience. Thank you for the time that given to me. First of all, we should be grateful to God because it is His permission that we can gather on this beautiful day. On this occasion, allow me to convey several points of thought regarding Indonesia as a bridge to advanced civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, as we all know, discussing Indonesian is a communication tool for the Indonesian people. Indonesian is also the identity of our nation, namely the Indonesian nation. In our daily lives, consciously or unconsciously, the Indonesian language, which is a means of communication and national identity, is often something we don't get used to using in our daily lives. We often find this condition, especially in remote areas where many people are not fluent and cannot even speak Indonesian. They more often use their regional languages. In this context, there is no intention to prohibit the use of regional languages because regional languages themselves are ingrained in our society. However, all of us who came from various regions have been united into a strong and sturdy nation through the Indonesian language. In this case, Indonesian plays an important role in creating unity and integrity in a pluralistic Indonesian society. We are all united through good communication using Indonesian so that we can create a strong and solid nation. Unity is the key to developing the nation and state. Unity makes us work together in building a state structure that is more advanced in various aspects, so that we are no longer a developing country, but a country with a more advanced civilization. The final words are a state in the youth oath, where we are all united to become a strong nation, a solid nation, a nation that is heading towards advanced civilization through the Indonesian language. That's all I could gather today. Thank you very much.
Salve, Shalom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, Salam Kebajikan, and greetings of goodness and peace. Good afternoon, everyone. Here we have the principal for the artists or the representative of the teachers of St. Arnold Janssen Senior High School. I respect the judges and whom I love and am proud of is the students of St. Arnold Janssen Senior High School, Kupang. First of all, we should give praise and thanks to God Almighty because of His love and mercy. All of us, the big family of St. Arnold Janssen Senior High School, can gather in this place in good health. On this extraordinary occasion, I would like to deliver a speech with a theme, namely, Indonesian language, a bridge to advanced civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, I will define advanced civilization is. Advanced civilization is a period in human history that has a significant level of progress in various aspects of life. So, civilization is a set of ideas that individuals or groups have about the world. Therefore, Language and civilization are two things that cannot be separated. Where advanced civilization certainly uphold new models and social values. We can see in the broad use of language, which become a measure to mark new civilization. Since 1968, the page of 566 says that a world vision is a set of ideas that individuals or groups have about the world, which are always contained and communicated with language. In the current era of globalization, which is full of digitalization, all of us here, both as students and teachers, can feel that the use of good and polite language in this era shows an advance and civilization for all of us. It cannot be denied that language has become the identity of our nation, Indonesia. Indonesian language embodies advanced civilization for Indonesian society. We have different language. The difference between this language automatically gives rise to different language structures and become a civilization in our lives. We always live side by side with language. This causes language to become something that cannot be separated from human civilization. This shared language frontier was advanced us to all to be a strong and united community in language, even though we all here have different cultural and linguistic backgrounds. We are still one in the motto, Bhinneka Tunggal Ika. We are one in united Indonesia as our nation breeds to an advanced and brilliant Indonesian civilization. Come on everyone! Let's develop our language together, making Indonesian unique language that can move Indonesia towards Indonesian civilization. Final words for me. I hope the speech I deliver today can strengthen us as a brilliant golden generation by maintaining our main identity as a bridge to advanced civilization. That's all from me. Thank you.
Salam, Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests. Thank you for the opportunity to stand before you today. I am honored to speak on a subject that touches the core of our national identity and future aspiration, Bahasa Indonesia, a bridge to an efficient civilization. Language is more than just words and sentences. It is the soul of our culture, a repository of wisdom, a gateway to understanding. Bahasa Indonesia, our national language, is not only a tool for communication. It is but a symbol of unity that binds us as a nation. With more than 17,000 islands, over 700 languages, Indonesia stands as one of the most culturally rich countries in the world. And yet, despite this diversity, Bahasa Indonesia has been the single unifying force that connects us all regardless of our background, belief, or tradition. However, as we gather here today, we must look beyond the past acclamation of our national language and focus on the future. The role of Bahasa Indonesia must evolve with the times. In the 21st century, when globalization and rapid technological advancement are reshaping the world, our language must serve not only as a symbol of national unity, but as a bridge toward innovation, global engagement, and advanced civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, we are living an era where knowledge is the key to progress. Science, technology, and global network are the driving force that can either accelerate or slow down nation. And what connects us to this force? Language. Language allows us to access information, communicate ideas, and share innovation. In this global landscape, Bahasa Indonesia must not be left behind. Our challenge therefore is to enable Bahasa Indonesia to become a language that not only reflects our culture and heritage, but also embrace modernity. We need to make it a language of science, technology, and diplomacy. A language capable of transmitting ethics and knowledge from various fields, medicine, engineering, space exploration, artificial intelligence to the Indonesian people. This requires a concerted effort in education, publishing, and digital content creation. We must invest in translating global knowledge into Bahasa Indonesia, while also encouraging the world to learn our language, creating a two-way bridge to understanding. At the same time, it is crucial to recognize that language is a tool for expressing complex ideas, solving problems, and fostering creativity. By strengthening Bahasa Indonesia presence in education and research, we prepare future generations to think critically and contribute to global dialogue. When Indonesian science entrepreneurs and diplomats step onto the world stage, they should be able to articulate their ideas with confidence in their own language, supported by rich vocabulary capable of expressing modern concepts. Ladies and gentlemen, Bahasa Indonesia is more than just the language of our ancestors. It is the voice of our future. If we wish to become a global player in the fields of technology, economy, and international relations, we must strengthen the bridge that our language represents. It shall not only serve the role of preserving our tradition, but also act as conduit to new opportunity and innovation. In closing, I hope words have inspired and motivated us all to work together toward a brighter future. Thank you for your attention and this opportunity. Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hello everyone. I will introduce myself first. So, my name is Loisa Demeraswanani. You can call me Loisa. I'm from 11A. Today, I'm gonna tell you a speech about Indonesian language, the key to future civilization. Ladies and gentlemen, Honorable Father Principal or Replacement, respected brothers, sisters, teachers, and my fellow student friends, and also our three divine judges too. Good afternoon. It is a great honor for me to stand here today and talk about a topic that is close to our hearts, the Indonesian language as a bridge to an advantaged civilization. As we all know, language is a foundation of civilization. It is through language that we communicate, express ideas, and even pass on knowledge from one generation to the next, like us, students. The Indonesian language, our beloved Bahasa Indonesia, has served the unfailing thread that binds our nation together. Despite the rich diversity of culture, ethics, and languages, it is not merely a tool of communication anymore. It is a symbol of our identity and a vehicle of progress. As we move forward to the more globalized world, the role of Bahasa Indonesia became even more crucial. Why so? In an era where technology and information spread at the speed of light, the Indonesian language must evolve to keep pace. It is through language we access knowledge, scientific discoveries, and new technologies. Our ability to master this field of our own language is a testament to our reliance to stand on the world stage. Indonesian language must also serve as a bridge between our rich history and our bright future we aspire to build. The wisdom of our ancestors, the cultural treasure they passed down, must perceive and communicate to future generations through our language. At the same time, our language must adapt to modern needs, integrating new concepts, terminologies, and ideas from around the world around us. In doing so, Bahasa Indonesia will not only perceive our past, but also propel us into the future. In addition, the Indonesian language plays an important role of building relationship with other nations. As more people around the world learn Bahasa Indonesia, it would open doors to more deeper understanding, diplomats, and even international collaboration. It is a bridge that connects Indonesia to the rest of the world, enabling us to share all cultural values and even achievements on the global stage. In conclusion, the Indonesian language is not just a tool for daily conversation anymore. It is a bridge that connects our past to our future, a means to bring people together across our vast archipelago, and a key to unlocking the potential of an advantaged civilization. Let us embrace our language, nurture it, and continue to develop it, build a better, more prosperous Indonesia. That's all for my speech, and I hope my speech will help you to understand the function of our language, Bahasa Indonesia. Thank you.
Honorable Father Principal, or his representative, brothers, sisters, teachers, honorable judges, respected audience, and everyone here, good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God. It is because of Him we are all able to attend on this contest. And lastly, I'd like to thank the judges for giving me this opportunity to attend on this language month competition. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Bani. I'm from class 11B, and I'm here standing before you all to deliver my speech. I hope you all are feeling amazing as I am. Though, to be honest, I am a little bit nervous, but I'm not here to express my feelings. I'm here to deliver my speech. Ladies and gentlemen, in this opportunity today, I stand before you to discuss a theme that is close to my heart. Indonesian language as a bridge to advanced civilization. Language is more than just a communication. It is a vital element of our identity and culture. Bahasa Indonesia, our national language, plays a crucial role in uniting the diverse archipelago of Indonesia. With over 700 languages spoken across our islands, Bahasa Indonesia serves as a common thread that weaves together our rich tapestry, cultures, traditions, and histories. As we look towards the future, it is essential to recognize how Bahasa Indonesia can act as a bridge to advanced civilization. Firstly, it enables us to share our unique perspectives on the global stage. By mastering our language, we can articulate our thoughts, innovations, and solutions to pressing global challenges. This empowers us to engage in meaningful dialogues with other nations, fostering understanding and collaboration. Moreover, Bahasa Indonesia is a medium through which we can nurture our next generation. It is through language that we instill values, knowledge, and critical thinking in our youth. By promoting proficiency in Bahasa Indonesia, we equip our young minds to contribute creatively and effectively to society, ensuring that they are well prepared to tackle complexities of the modern world. Furthermore,
in age where technology and globalization are rapidly transforming our lives, Bahasa Indonesia must evolve as well, embracing digital literacy and utilizing technology to promote our language will not only preserve our cultural heritage, but also enhance our capabilities. It is essential that we innovate in the way we teach and share our language, making it accessible and engaging for everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, Bahasa Indonesia is not merely a means of communication. It is a powerful bridge that connects us to our past while guiding us towards a brighter future. Let us celebrate and nurture our language, ensuring that it remains a vital part of our identity as we strive for advanced civilization. Together, we can build a future where our language thrives, our culture flourishes, and our nation stands tall among the world's great civilizations. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end for my speech. I realize that my speech is beyond the word perfect. I apologize if there's anything wrong. I mean no harm. That's all for me. Thank you. Salve. Shalom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu. Name Budaya. Greetings of virtue and peace be upon us all. The Honorable Mr. Miss Jury that I respect. The Honorable Principal that I respect. The Honorable Mr. Miss Teachers and staff that I respect. And my beloved friends for sure. Let me introduce myself. My name is Marcia Aurelia Moa. As a representative of class 11C, I feel honored and proud to be able to stand here in front of all of you. Dear brothers and sisters, before we begin, let us praise and thank God Almighty for His grace and love. We are given the opportunity to gather here, share thoughts and expression. May every step we take today bring godliness and progress to all of us. On this section, I would like to talk about the first steps towards advanced civilization, which is lined with our theme, Bahasa Indonesia, a bridge towards a more advanced civilization. Bahasa Indonesia is not only a means of communication, but also a bridge that connects us to our identity, culture, and progress. First, let's look at the role of language in education. As the saying goes, education is the key to opening the door to the future. Bahasa Indonesia as the language of instruction in schools and very, very important in conveying knowledge. By mastering the language, we can understand and absorb information better. Quality education will bring us closer to advanced civilization. Second, language is also a bridge to advance culture. Through language, we can introduce and prefer nation culture. As Jackson Brown said, we cannot choose our heritage, but we can choose how we use it. By understanding and appreciating our culture, we can build a strong sense of love for our country and our identity. Third, good Indonesian language skills will allow us to communicate effectively. In an increasingly globalization world, language skill will help us in establishing international relations. Remember that the key to success is the ability to communicate well. Fourth, we must develop creativity and innovation using language. Let us use Bahasa Indonesia to create content that is inspiring, educational, and has positive impact to our society. Remember, innovation is a tool to realize dreams. Respected guests, with the steps, we are building a bridge to a more advanced civilization through Bahasa Indonesia. Each of us has responsibility to maintain and develop our language. Let us use commit to advancing our language, which in turn will strengthen the bridge to a better civilization. In closing, let me convey a pantun. In the morning, the bears cheer. The morning's voice invites slumbering. With Bahasa Indonesia, we're heading towards progress. Thank you for your attention. Sampai. Shalom. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Om Swastiastu. Nayang Budaya. Greetings of virtue and peace be upon us all.
Good language is the foundation of good communication. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm grateful for your presence here today. Honorable Father, Principal of Santo Arnoldus Janssen, or Representative, respect teacher, all teachers are my beloved friends. First of all, let us together express our gratitude to the presence of God Almighty. Because of His evident presence of gift, we can all be present and gathered together in this place in good health. Allow me, Justifita yang atas anak Asirabi Dua, a representative from class 10B, to convey the Indonesian language, a bridge to advanced civilization. Esteemed audience, language serve essential tools for communication in every society. For Indonesia, Bahasa Indonesia holds a role that not only a national language but also a marker for national identity. In the broader context, Bahasa Indonesia functions as a bridge connecting the first culture and ethnic group that span the archipelago. The historical significance of development of Bahasa Indonesia is evident, particularly during the momentum of event of the Young Pledge at 1928. On October 28 of that year, young representatives from various ethnic groups across the archipelago gathered and solemnly declared Young Pledge. A pivotal point of this declaration was the recognition of Bahasa Indonesia as unifying language that symbolizing national cohesion and unity. Nowadays, Bahasa plays a significant role in promoting of Indonesian culture and values on the international stage. In today's interconnected world, national and valued not only for their technological achievement, but also for their cultural heritage. With Bahasa Indonesia as a medium local wisdom, traditional practices, and artistic expression of the can be introduced to a global audience. This linguistic bridge not only foster mutual understanding, but also serve a tool for cultural diplomacy, extending Indonesia influence in international forum. Moreover, Bahasa also contributes to shaping the character of a knowledgeable and ethical society. Language is a medium toward the individual learn about values such as ethics, morality, and mutual respect. And then, with Indonesian language and ideas of cooperation, unity and respect of diversity, with the integral of the national, collective, identity. Their values will be nurturer of future generation of leaders who can commit the guiding Indonesia toward just more than inclusive and distinguished civilization. Distinguished audience, we share our collective responsibility and prepare and develop and promote the Indonesian language. This language does not belong solely to the present generation but also a legacy for future generations. Therefore, we must continue to harness the power of our national language to start our communities, drive innovation, and foster national unity. Let us take pride to speaking Bahasa Indonesia and position it as pride towards a profound and advanced civilization. Honorable audience, that concludes in my speech. Should be there any shortcoming or error in my delivery. So I sincerely apologize and thank you for your kind attention.
Salam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, respected guests. Peace be upon us all. First of all, let us praise and give thanks to the presence of God Almighty, because by His grace we can gather here in good health. Today I would like to confine my talk on the role of the Indonesian language as a bridge to the future. Language is not only a means of communication, but also a connector of culture and national identity. First, the Indonesian language unites us as a diverse nation. With more than 300 ethnic groups and thousands of regional languages, the Indonesian language allows us to interact and understand each other. This is an important force in creating harmony and unity among our people. Second, in the area of globalization, mastery of the Indonesian language opens up new opportunities. The Indonesian language has become an effective tool in the world of the business, education, and technology. Mastering the Indonesian language will open up real market access and increase our competitiveness in the international arena. Third, the Indonesian language is rich in culture and histories. By learning this language, we not only understand the words, but also the values contained in it. This helps us appreciate our cultural heritage and force a sense of patriotism. Ladies and gentlemen, let us make Indonesian a bridge connecting our generation with the future. Therefore, we use this language with pride and promote it both at home and abroad. That way, we not only preserve our identity, but also contribute to building a better world. Thank you for your attention, that we all remain committed to advancing the Indonesian language. Good afternoon and best wishes to all of us. Salam. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Salve, Shalom, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon to all of us. To the honorable members of the judge, the school principal, or the representative, the teachers, and all my beloved friends. First, let us all praise and thanks to the God for all the blessing and protection He has given us, so that we all can gather at this place safety and healthy. At this time, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Julio Christian Borbuya, but you all can call me Julio. I am the representative of the 12th grades of language and culture class. On this occasion, allow me to deliver a speech about continuing advanced civilization by preserving and utilizing the Indonesian language. Ladies and gentlemen, Bunda Muhammad once said that language is not just a means of communication, but a living space. Indonesian is the space where we share our story, our thought, and feeling as one nation. Yes, that's right. The Indonesian language is not just a means of communication. It's the heart of our national identity, uniting more than 217 million people at mass ethnic, religious, and cultural diversity. Since the youth place in 1928, Bahasa Indonesia has been a symbol of our unity. Our civilization will flourish when we are able to use it as a means of spreading knowledge, culture, and innovation. Through Bahasa Indonesia, we can expand the risk of literacy, make it easier for people to access education, and stimulate the creativity of the younger generation in various fields from science, technology, to arts and culture. Ladies and gentlemen, language is the main tool for conveying information, knowledge, and culture. With good utilization of Bahasa Indonesia in various fields such as education, research, and scientific publication, knowledge can be disseminated more easily and evenly throughout Indonesia, including the improvement of the quality of human resources. By preserving the Indonesian language, we are also preserving and documenting regional cultures and traditions which can enrich the national identity and broaden the world's insight into Indonesia's diversity. By preserving the Indonesian language, we are not only preserving the heritage of our ancestors, but also preparing the ground for our future generation. Let us commit to using, learning, and promoting the Indonesian language so that it becomes a driving force for the advancement of our civilization. That's what I can say. Hopefully, we can continue to maintain and utilize the Indonesian language for our common purpose. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention. Salve, shalom, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon us all. Salve, Shalom, Om Swastiastu, Namo Buddhaya, greetings of goodness. First of all, I would like to say good afternoon to the most respected headmaster of the State Arnoldus Janssen Senior High School Kupang, Kader Aris, or the representative, to the teachers, the judges, and lastly, to my dear friends. There is an old saying that goes, do not know, then do not love. Therefore, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Bernadette Aurelia Tena, the representative from 10C for the English speech competition. Let us thank to the kindness of God because of His grace that all of us can gather at this place once again. Dear judges, in this good opportunity, I would like to speak about the reason why the Indonesian language is a bridge to an advanced civilization. Language is a way of how we humans communicate with each other. Even the blind or deaf people have their own language. Language are also a way of uniting people to become a high civilization. So, surely, October being the language month has to have a connection with an important historical event that has happened in Indonesia. And that event is what we know today as the Sumpah Pemuda. But what does Sumpah Pemuda have to do with language? Well, you see, Sumpah Pemuda has 3 paragraphs, and in the 3rd paragraph, it talks about the Indonesian language being a language that unites its people, because Indonesia has so many islands with so many great cultures and with their each own language. Sumpah Pemuda also happened at 28th of October of 1928, and because of that, it makes October the language month. Not only did we adore the Indonesian language as the language of unity, the Indonesian language was also confirmed by the authority as the national language for the Republic of Indonesia.
that has been put in a written constitution, or what we know as the Undang-Undang Dasar Negara Kesatuan Republik Indonesia tahun 1945 at 18th of August of 1945. According to the Ministry of Education and Cultural Language Development Agency, and based on the Summer Institute of Linguistics, Indonesians have 719 motherland languages, and at least 707 of them is still used until now. And with a modern way of life that has come in Indonesia by the internet or by the tourists, there have been some people or family that starts to use a few foreign language in their daily life, making Indonesians more diverse. Indonesian language is made for unity, to connect every citizens with each other. We have to believe that the Indonesian language is the unity and an identity of our beloved nation. Because of that, the use of the Indonesian language is crucial. Not only it is something that has to be done by the people of Indonesia, but all of us, even the teachers or the students. Let us all start using the proper Indonesian language in our daily life, because if Indonesia cannot be a country where the smart people are born, then we can make Indonesia as a country with nice, warm, and disciplined citizens by following our duties as one of the Indonesian citizens, as the proud students, and as the young generation, to let the other nations see the shine and glory of our strong and beloved nation. If I have speak or use some terms that make any of you uncomfortable, then I sincerely apologize. I hope from this speech I could bring inspiration and motivation for the brighter future of our country. That is all from me. Thank you for the attention.